Okay. Now in triangle ABD, we have written here AD square plus BD square is equal to AB square. So now finally we have to calculate this BD. So here AB is known and BC is also known. So here, but this AD is nothing but, so here AD is equal to AC by 2. Here AD is equal to AC by 2. Yeah, and we have calculated AC. So here AC we have calculated. What is the value of AC? AC is equal to under root 2 S. Under root 2 S. Now here under root 2 S by 2. AD is equal to under root 2 S by 2. Now AD is equal to this under root 2 S. This 2 is nothing but root 2 into root 2, correct? So here root 2 get cancelled. So AD is equal to S by root 2. So we got AD, this AD value we got. Now we have to calculate this BD. So, and that our target is BD is nothing but throat thickness. So we have to calculate this throat thickness. So here now, so we have written here AD square plus BD square is equal to AB square. So put the value of AD and AB. So we will get the BD. So here AD is the S by under root 2. So S by under root 2 square plus BD square is equal to S square. From this equation 2, we will give the equation number 1. This is our, sorry, this is our equation number 1. This is equation number 2. So from the equation number 2 here, now, so BD square is equal to S square minus S under root 2 square. Now BD is equal to, how to calculate BD? So BD is equal to under root of S square minus S minus under root 2 square. Are you getting? But here S square is equal to this, याचा स्क्वेअर करायचा, या टर्मचा स्क्वेअर करा, S square divided by under root 2 चा square 2. Then this 2 याचा छेद समान करायचा, 2 काय होणार, 2S square minus S square. So this term is S square by 2. So if we take the root of this term, then काय होईल याचं, S divided by root 2. So finally BD is equal to S by root 2. Are you getting? So BD is equal to root 2. And here our here throat thickness, TROAT, throat thickness, effective throat thickness is equal to BD is equal to, now calculate the value of this term. BD is equal to 1 by root 2, value of here 1 by root 2 is 0.707, yes. So here BD is equal to 0.707, 0.707 S. So finally throat thickness T is equal to 0.707 S. So this is the final answer. This is the final answer of throat thickness. So we can calculate the throat thickness by using this formula. In fillet weld, 0.707 S. Are you getting? For that we have derived this derivation. So now write down this derivation of throat thickness. So here effective throat thickness is equal to, write down everyone, effective throat thickness. Size of weld you have written. Now this is the second point, that is effective throat thickness. So draw these figures and calculate the effective throat thickness. Write down everyone.
Huh?
Write down everyone. And this derivation is very important related to competitive examination or any your IAS level examination, IES, for every competitive examination. This is very important. If you have to subjective examination, then this derivation will be asked in examination, competitive purpose. And that T is equal to 0.707 S, how get calculated, that we have to solve in examination, competitive examination. So this is very important related to competitive examination. This derivation will not ask in our regular examination. Maybe sometimes, I don't know. Maybe it will be asked.
मग आतापासून कोणता लागते ग नाव कोणता गोळ कोणता
Who has unmute you? Please mute yourself. Whether screen is visible properly. See, I will show you from start. We are calculating effective throat thickness. So you have to draw this figure first. Then from this figure, here BA and BC. BA and BC is equal to S. Then AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square from this triangle. From this we have calculated AC. Then after calculation of AC from triangle ABD, this is this another triangle ABD. From this triangle AD square plus BD square is equal to AB square. Now here we have to calculate AD because AB is known and our final output is the BD. We have to calculate BD. BD is nothing but our throat thickness. So calculate this AD first, or this is so AD is the S divided by under root 2. Sorry, S upon root 2. And now put the value of AD and AB in the equation and calculate this BD. Over this is BD, and BD is nothing but the throat thickness. Size of weld and throat thickness, these two very important point while calculating the strength of weld. So we have calculated strength of design strength in shearing, design strength in bearing, then design strength in tensile in the bolted connection. Similar, we have to calculate the strength of weld in this welded connection. So while calculation of strength of weld, so we have to use this size of weld and throat thickness. So size of weld we have to take, you have to take from table number 21, IS 800, page number 78, and throat thickness that we have calculated. Directly you can take this value for fillet weld 0.070. Throat thickness T is equal to 0.707 S. तरच आपण directly you can write again here T is equal to 0.70 S. Likewise. Are you getting throat thickness? So shall I minimize this screen? I have to open PPTs. If over, tell me. Your writing is over. Raut. because she asked me, sir, show screen properly. So I am asking her. Raut, your writing is over. Okay. So this is the effective throat thickness. Okay. Actually, here they have did calculation, but in very shortly they have did the calculation. So I have used the our writing pad I have used and detail I have explained you. Okay. So now next. Okay. So this is the uh, T here. T is written. So that is the we have written T effective throat thickness is equal to K into S. Now here you can see here this T is the throat thickness, this K is the whatever point zero, this point parameter K is the 0.07, sorry 0.707. This is the K and S is the size of weld. So throat thickness, formula for throat thickness, T is equal to K into S. T is equal to K into S. So where T is the throat thickness of weld, K is the a constant depend upon the angle between the fusion phase. So that we will see, and S is the thickness of the weld. So write down formula for this right angle fillet weld. So this is the formula for the right angle fillet weld. K for right angle fillet weld, K is 0.7. So write down effective throat thickness T is equal to K into S. Effective throat thickness T is equal to K into S. Next line where T is equal to throat thickness. T is equal to throat thickness. K is equal to constant. K is equal to constant. Depend upon angle between fusion phase. Depend upon angle between fusion phase. That fusion phase I will tell you in next slide. Means fusion phase means that two phase plate. One plate is vertical, another plate is horizontal. Then the right angle is there. So for the right angle, this angle is this. म्हणजे आपण ही जी व्हॅल्यू राईट अँगल आहे इथे बघा, हा हे राईट अँगल साठी आपण हा ही व्हॅल्यू आली आहे 0.707. येस, टी इज इक्वल टू 0.707 इज दी फॉर राईट अँगल. जर अँगल चेंज असतील तर ते आपण त्याच्या पुढच्या स्टेप मध्ये बघणार आहे. सो यू हॅव रिटन दिस throat thickness. Now this is the important table. Again if you have IS code page number 78, last table, पेज नंबर 78 वरचा लास्ट टेबल बघू शकता. IS 800 2007 78 पेज वरती, 78 पेज वरती या IS कोडच्या. हा टेबल दिलेला आहे जो तुम्हाला स्क्रीनवरती दिसतोय. हा टेबल IS कोड मध्ये दिलेला आहे. जर तुम्हाला प्रॉब्लेम स्टेटमेंट मध्ये जर अँगल मेन्शन केला असेल, सी नाउ हियर यू कॅन सी द PPT. The angle between fusion phase 60 to 90, whatever calculation now we have did for the right angle, that is 90 degree. For 90 degree value of K constant is 0.707. Are you getting now? 90 degree angle साठी 0.7 value आलेली आहे. Now the angle between 91 degree to 100, the K is 0.65. This table also very important related to competitive examination. व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट. याच्यावरती तुम्हाला एक एमसीक्यू विचारला जातो आणि आपल्या एक्झामला सुद्धा, आपल्या थेरी एक्झामला सुद्धा एमसीक्यू मध्ये याच्यावरती क्वेश्चन विचारला जातो. इफ द angle between fusion phases, two phases are there, so 91 degree to 100 degree 0.65, k constant value is 0.65. If the angle 101 degree to 106, 0.6 value of k is 0.6. If angle 107 to 113, 0.55, and if angle is 114 to 120, the k value is 0.5. So this is also very important. If in examination the range of angle is given in your problem statement, then you have to find take this value of k, and that given in the table number 22 IS 800 2007. IS कोड का महत्वाचा आहे तो याच्यासाठी, प्रॉब्लेम स्टेटमेंट मध्ये तुम्हाला ह्यातला कोणताही अँगल दिला जाऊ शकतो. मीन्स टू प्लेट्स, दे आर रायटिंग इन प्रॉब्लेम स्टेटमेंट, टू प्लेट्स कनेक्टेड बाय वेल्डिंग ऍट 107 डिग्री अँगल असं म्हणू शकतात. ते 107 डिग्री अँगलला जर मग आलं तर असं म्हटलं असेल तर तुम्हाला काय करावं लागेल, व्हॅल्यू ऑफ के इज 0.55 that you have to take. So draw this table and write down the values. Constant value of k which is required for calculation of throat thickness. Write down this table and value of k for the different angles between fusion phases. Fusion phases means two plates are connected in 90 degree, are connected in 100 degree, 105 degree, 107 degree, 13 degree, or up to 120 degree. एवढ्या इन्क्लिनेशन मध्ये जर ह्या प्लेट्स दोन एकमेकाला कनेक्ट केल्या असतील तर यू हॅव टू टेक द व्हॅल्यू ऑफ के with the help of this table. So that given in page number 78 in IS code. Okay, over. Okay, we'll move next. Now effective length of the weld, it means how much length we have to select for the welding, that is effective length for the proper and economical welding strength we will get. म्हणजे जर इतक्या लेंथला वेल्डिंग केलं तर आपल्याला ती त्या वेल्डिंग मुळे जी काय स्ट्रेंथ मिळणार आहे ती स्ट्रॉंग असेल असं आपल्याला कधी समजणार, आणि आपण ती कधी कसं कॅल्क्युलेट करणार, तर त्यासाठी इफेक्टिव्ह लेंथ, किती लेंथ पर्यंत आपल्याला इफेक्टिव्हली वेल्ड करता येईल की त्यावेळी आपल्याला तो आपला जॉइंट असेल तो स्ट्रॉंग असेल आणि त्याची स्ट्रेंथ आपल्याला रिक्वायर्ड असेल. सो इफेक्टिव्ह लेंथ ऑफ वेल्ड, नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज द effective length of the weld. The effective length of the fillet weld is the area of the weld for which specified size and the effective throat thickness of the weld exist. म्हणजे साइज ऑफ वेल्ड अँड थ्रोट थिकनेस ही एक्झिस्टिंग मध्ये किती व्यवस्थित ठेवायला पाहिजे की ज्याच्यावरून तुमची इफेक्टिव्ह लेंथ प्रॉपरली असेल. आणि त्याच्यावरून एक फॉर्म्युला डिराईव्ह झालेला आहे. हा सुद्धा फॉर्म्युला एक्झाम मध्ये खूप इम्पॉर्टंट आहे, याच्यावरती पण तुम्हाला एमसीक्यू विचारला जातो. सो राईट डाऊन द इफेक्टिव्ह लेंथ ऑफ द फिलेट वेल्ड effective length of the fillet weld is the area of the weld is the area of the weld for which the specified size for which the specified size and effective throat thickness. Here written statement is written here. Effective throat thickness of weld exist. It means त्याचं स्टेटमेंटचं मिनिंग काय आहे तर साईज ऑफ वेल्ड आपण कशावरून काढतो बघा आता आपण तीन गोष्टी आतापर्यंत पाहिल्या साईज ऑफ वेल्ड पाहिली थ्रोट थिकनेस पाहिली आणि ते इफेक्टिव्ह लेंथ पाहायला लागले साईज ऑफ वेल्ड कशावरून काढतो आपण the size of weld depends upon the thickness of plates आपण टेबल पाहिला 0 ते 10 mm 10 ते 20 mm 20 ते 30 mm असेल तर आपण 3 mm 5 mm 6 mm अशी साईज ऑफ वेल्ड सिलेक्ट करणार आहे so size of weld we are selecting from thickness of plate now throat thickness we are calculating from the size of weld माहित असेल तर k into size of weld केली की throat thickness मिळेल so this size of weld and throat thickness if we get from this we can calculate the effective length एवढ्या लेंथला जर आपण वेल्डिंग केलं तर तो स्ट्रॉंग इफेक्टिव्हली असेल किंवा स्ट्रॉंग असेल असं सो राईट डाऊन देन इफेक्टिव्ह लेंथ इज इक्वल टू ओव्हरऑल लेंथ मायनस 2s ओव्हरऑल लेंथ म्हणजे अवेलेबल जेवढी आहे लेंथ ओव्हरऑल जेवढी आपल्याला वेल्डिंग साठी अवेलेबल आहे लेंथ ती म्हणजेच ओव्हरऑल लेंथ मायनस 2s दॅट ओव्हरऑल लेंथ वी विल सी इन एक्झाम्पल ओव्हरऑल लेंथ म्हणजे काय सो now write down only this formula effective length is equal to overall length minus 2s याचा अर्थ कमीत कमी इफेक्टिव्ह लेंथ एवढी तर असायला पाहिजे ओव्हरऑल लेंथ मधून जर आपण 2s मायनस केलं तर इफेक्टिव्ह लेंथ आपण जेवढी प्रोव्हाइड केली तेवढी असायला पाहिजे सो आर यू गेटिंग so this is effective length of the weld and this is calculated from the overall length and 2s so this is known calculations overall length आपल्याला known असते 2 into s केले की याचं calculation आपल्याला effective length so this is the effective length okay so till time we have seen the whatever theoretical part so that is the welded connection then advantage and disadvantage of welded connection then types of the welded connection so two types of the welded connections are there fillet weld and butt weld so we have seen the fillet weld and butt weld we have compared the fillet weld and butt weld we have draw the sketches of fillet weld and butt weld and we have seen the parameters under the fillet weld that is the size of weld throat thickness and effective length these three parameters we have seen these three parameters we have to required for solving the or calculating the strength of the weld so that we have seen now we have to calculate the actual strengths of the welds so similar to bolted connection in bolted connection we have calculated three strengths so which are these three strengths first is the design shear strength second we have calculated in bolted connection that is design bearing strength and third design tensile strength and out of these three the minimum is the design strength of the bolt that we have calculation and theory we have learn in the bolted connection now we have to calculate the strength of weld for the butt joint and fillet joint or fillet weld and butt weld so first strength of weld that is the design strength of the butt or groove weld so one minute So this is very important part now. So write down strength of welds. Write down, next point is the strength of weld. So first strength of weld is design strength of butt or groove weld. Design strength of butt or groove weld. Write down, first design strength of the weld is this design strength of butt or groove weld. So next line, next line, small a. Here write small a, the design strength of butt weld in tension and compression. This is very important. Examination मध्ये तुम्हाला हा word दिलेला असतो, in tension and compression. At that time you have to use this formula, and if the shear is written, then you have to use this formula. So I think, shall I stop this and write from the, we can use the whiteboard. मी काय करतो, हे बंद करतो आणि आपण काय करू, व्हाईट बोर्ड वरती लिहूया. Okay, so strength of weld. So first strength of weld is the design strength of butt or groove weld. Butt or groove weld. So in that, small a, the design strength, of butt weld, design strength of butt weld in tension or compression. So that design strength of butt weld in tension or compression is nothing but TDW. See, we are calculating the strength. Sorry. We are calculating strengths of the welds. So strengths of the weld. So first strength of the weld is design strength of the butt or groove weld. So butt or groove weld ची strength आपण calculate करत असताना त्याच्यामध्ये पण the design strength of the butt weld in tension or compression. Compression मध्ये किंवा tension मध्ये butt weld ची strength किती असेल? So that is TDW. So denoted by TDW. W is nothing but weld, D is nothing but design, and T is nothing but tension. So design strength of weld in tension. This T is nothing but tension, because welding is also weak in tension. वेल्ड पण आपण जर दोन्ही प्लेट दोन्ही बाजूला ओढल्या तर काय होणार आहे, वेल्डिंग मध्ये तुटून जाणार आहे. दोन्ही प्लेट जर टेन्साइल फोर्स अप्लाय केला तर काय होणार आहे, दोन्ही प्लेट वेल्डिंग मधून तुटणार आहे. सो हिअर वी हॅव टू, दिस इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट, टेन्शन. The design strength of the butt weld in tension. So TDW is equal to, so formula is Fy into LW into TE divided by gamma MW. See, first strength of butt weld in tension is the TDW. TDW. The meaning of this TDW is design strength of butt weld in tension. Tension madli butt weld ची strength. Now here where Fy, what is Fy? Fy is the yield strength in MPa. Yield strength in MPa. Now next is LW. First unknown is Fy, that is yield strength, and that yield strength is always 250 Newton per mm square. Then LW. LW is the effective length of the weld. Effective length of weld in mm. Length we are measuring in mm. So Fy is the yield strength and LW is the effective length of the weld. Simultaneously write down. This is very important part now related to problem solving. Next is the throat thickness. EHROAT, throat thickness. And gamma MW is the partial safety factor. Partial safety factor. So partial safety factor 1.25 for shop welding. For shop welding and 1.5 for field welding. म्हणजे साइट वरती जर वेल्डिंग करत असेल तर 1.5 गॅमा MW वापरायचा. मग प्रॉब्लेम स्टेटमेंट मध्ये दिला असेल तुम्हाला फील्ड or shop welding, at that time you have to use 1.25 and 1. So this is the strength in